Hello and welcome back. Now, what's the difference between a thriving business and one that is just barely making it? Usually, it's not how much you make, but how much you are able to manage. How well do you manage your finances? Welcome to Financial Fitness. In this video, we are going to look at some of the tips that you need to be paying attention to make sure that as your business, you become financially sound with financial healthiness in your particular business finances. Hello, entrepreneurs. My name is Kenneth, your go-to business consultant for micro, small, and even medium-sized businesses. By the way, we also deal with solopreneurs who have the desire to have a thriving business journey as well as to scale up from where you are and see yourself going up 2x, 5x, 10x. The sky is the limit. On this channel, we bring you fresh tips on how to grow your business, how to conduct your marketing, and all the things that you need to do to scale up, such as business strategies and so forth. Whether you're just starting up or you are an already existing entrepreneur, there are certain essential tips that you need to be paying attention to as far as your money management is concerned. In most cases, you find that a lot of entrepreneurs make a lot of revenues, but without the right kind of financial management, they end up finding themselves in the red and they don't know exactly what happened. So in this video, we'll focus on some of the essential tips that you need to be paying attention to for you to scale and keep growing so that you have that financial health that you need for your business. Okay, let's get started. The first thing that you need to do is to make sure that you separate your personal finances from your business finances. Now, this means that one, you need to have a dedicated business banking account that deals with all the transactions and all the money that goes in and out of the business. So this is dedicated for the business and only for the business. Secondly, you need to have a credit card for that particular business that is separate also from your own personal credit card. And then thirdly, you also need to have a meticulous process on how to do your financial recordings. Make sure that all your transactions are recorded. Not only does this make it easy for you to deal with taxes when tax season comes, it also helps you see exactly whether the increase that you are seeing, is it on a personal level or on a business level. Trust me, those are very distinct lines that you need to be certain exactly whether you're growing personally as far as personal finances or if it is the business finances growing. But in any case, the two are usually interlinked. If you grow in business finances, obviously some of the profits will trickle down into your personal accounts, but these must be clearly stated and must be in separate accounts. The second tip that you need to ensure that you have in your business is to have a budget. Set a clear budget. Now, a budget is a financial plan. We know that you can use it as a roadmap, showing exactly how to deal with all the financial needs of your business. So some of the things that you need to consider in your financial planning in this specific budget that you are going to create is one, make sure that you have stated out exactly all the sources of your income. Where is your income going to come from? And then secondly, you need to set out exactly what your expenses will be. Break down all your expenses. And then the third thing that you need to consider is to set a clear financial goals. Make sure that in your financial goals, you are clear in terms of amounts, in terms of percentages. How much a revenue are you expecting? How much income? How much are your expenses? So if you're cutting down expenses, how much will your cost go down by? And how will this affect your profits? So if you are clear on all those things, then you need to go and do this last thing. The last thing is to constantly revisit that budget and make sure that you make appropriate adjustments when there is need to do that. Remember that you operate in a broader business environment with a lot of variables that will affect your business. Some of the variables will be of an economic nature. It could be inflation, it could be interest rates changing and so forth. These will also affect your financial plan. So your budget must be reviewed constantly, and as you do so, you need to make the appropriate adjustment to make sure that your budget is still working for you. The third item is to monitor a cash flow regularly. Now, a cash flow is the lifeblood of your business. A business that is very healthy financially will have a very positive and healthy cash flow. Now, cash flow allows you to take care of the current business needs. It could be expenses here or there. It could be maybe you need to boost your inventory and so forth. You need cash flow to pay your employees and so forth. A business must have a healthy cash flow. Like I said, this is the lifeblood of your particular business. Now, some of the things that you need to consider then when you are looking at cash flow are these. First, you need to make sure that you invoice promptly and make sure that you also follow up on late payments. Now, you want to make sure that as much as possible, a lot of that money is coming in, especially if maybe you have an arrangement where you have got credit sales that you are offering to your customers. Make sure that after invoicing, you follow through on your outstanding payments. Now, the next thing that you can also look at is try and negotiate better deals with your suppliers. Now, in doing so, it means that you are bringing down your cost. And if your costs are down, you make sure that you free up some of the cash to have and do other things that will need cash in your particular business. You need also to consider offering discounts. Now, a lot of people think offering a discount means that you're losing money. Not necessarily. If you're offering discounts, you are trying to make sure that your customers maybe pay you cash instead of taking on credit. Now, this ensures that you have money in the short term, because a customer that buys on credit to pay over 3, 4, maybe 12 months. Now, that money, by the time it comes in, inflation is kicked in and the value of that money has gone down. So offering discounts ensures that you have prompt payments, and having prompt payments means that you have cash as and when you need it in your business. You should also consider having other tools that you can use to make sure that you follow up. It could be cash flow financial tools. There are quite a lot of those on the market, and if you are looking for one, please leave a comment down below and we'll reach out to you with exactly what will fit for your particular business. The fourth item that you can consider is to invest in a financial software. Now, investing in a financial software ensures that you've got an up-to-date recording system for all your transactions. These days, there are so many tools out there. You can even use AI to generate what tool will suit your business. Now, what you need to do then, once you have this tool, the tool ensures that you have a very clear and easy to follow recording system. Most of them are usually user-friendly. A tool will make sure that all your recording is automated, and once you've got automated recording, it means that you are not missing out on any transactions. All your transactions are on record, and it is easy then to do your auditing whenever it needs be, and it is easy to follow up exactly where issues might be. Now, these financial tools also help you generate reports, periodic reports. It could be on a month-to-month basis. It could be quarterly and annually. Now, the tools will help you do this. Instead of having a person coming in and taking a lot of time to do this at a cost, remember, now you can invest a little bit on these financial tools. Make sure that you've got the reports when you want them, and these reports give you an in-depth analysis of how you're doing financially. The tools can also help you follow up on your expenses, where there might be leakages, or if there are any issues that might be a criminal in nature, theft, fraud, and so forth. These tools can be able to pick these issues, and you are now positioned to deal with them as urgently as possible. The fifth item that you need to do is plan your taxes all year round. Now, a lot of people usually wait for tax season to come and then they start running around and trying to find money here and there to deal with their taxes. Now, the idea of planning for taxes all year round is based on the fact that you know that it's unavoidable. You are going to pay tax whether you like it or not. So why not plan for it all year round? Make sure that you're setting money aside to deal with the tax issue when it is time to do so. Make sure that you've got a plan on how exactly you're going to execute this. You need to also make sure that you keep up with tax laws. Tax laws will change in different regimes, and make sure that at all times you know exactly if there are any changes in the regulations that deal with tax. You need to also take advantage of any tax deduction, tax credit, if maybe you pay in advance or within a given time period. Follow up with those deadlines. Ensure that if there are any deductions, you make good use of them so that you bring your tax expenses a little bit lower. Also, as far as tax is concerned, consider working with a tax professional. There are many out there. Find out exactly how best you can have that a professional deal with you or help you through your taxation. Now, this is a minor expense that is only for a particular season, and having such expenses to deal with issues that relates to tax means that in the future you won't have problems where you are having to leave your business and face other legal issues with your tax, which you could have avoided by paying a professional a very small fee. Last but not least is build an emergency fund. Now, building an emergency fund means that you've got money that is set aside for emergency issues. Now, you need to make sure that these are real emergencies. Now, this money has to be separate from the rest of your other business finances. Make sure that you've got an existing emergency fund that you can go to in case where an emergency arises. The idea here is to have a fund that caters for about 3 to 6 months of a period where there is no income. Imagine yourself having no income. There is no income for the next 3 or 6 months. Your emergency fund needs to be able to help you through such a particular season, because you will need to pay your employees, you still need to buy resources, you still need to pay rent and so forth. So you need to have an emergency fund. Now, if a true emergency occurs and you use part of the fund, always make sure that you replenish those coffers to make sure that it remains at the level where you are still able to depend on it when the time comes. All right, these and many other tips could help you improve the financial health of your business. I'm interested to hear from you exactly what is working for your business. What are you doing to make sure that you have a healthy system as far as your business finances are concerned? And remember that if you still have got issues concerning your business growth, your business scaling up, you still can leave us a comment down below and we'll get back to you with those particular details on how we can be of help to you and to your particular organization. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this episode, give the video a thumbs up. Also hit the notification button so that you are appraised whenever we load fresh and exciting content to help your business thrive. This is results-oriented preparation. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Keep your financial health a priority. Bye.